The Equestria Inquirer is brought to you this week by Carrot Top's Produce Delivery Service.
Tech Rat? Joe? Moose? Ivan? Plank? Anybody? Ah! Wow. Who would have thought a state-of-the-art recording studio could be in this old castle? So that's what Celestia does with her spare time. Who'd have thought? I wonder why I haven't heard back from Joe and the others. Oh well. I wonder what else is in this old castle. Forget the box! Every pony in Ponyville wants to know what's in the book. The competition for the most daring pony in Equestria heats up with Rainbow Dash and Applejack in the lead, and of course, nobody pony else is even trying. And the Pinkie Pie bell ring shenanigans has many in Ponyville wondering, was a new school bill really even worth it? Watch as we tackle these stories and more. I'm Mason Alcat, and this is the Equestrian Inquirer.
Say you're out in the ever-free forest, surrounded by books. It's getting late in the evening. Or, in other words, it's night. There just might be a couple ghosts around, and wouldn't you know it, a rabbit shows up unexpectedly, and he demands food quickly. But you're in an ancient castle ruin. What's a pony to do? Just call Carrot Top's Delivery. She's got a whole cart full of extra carrots, and she'll take them anywhere in Equestria lightning fast. And for just a few bits more, she offers her exclusive backwardy I think that's supposed to be exclusive? Stealth delivery, for when having someone walk through with a bunch of carrots would destroy the atmosphere. Carrot Tops, bringing vegetables to remote places since like a week ago.
Top story! After a recent expedition to the old abandoned home of the two Alicorn sisters, Twilight and her friends have uncovered an ancient library filled with loads of dusty old books. But the book that has every pony's attention in Ponyville is the Journal of the Two Pony Sisters. What secrets could this old book possibly hold? Princess Twilight Sparkle insists that the book only really describes the layout of the old castle along with all of its traps and secret doors. But what she has failed to tell every pony is that the book also holds the answers to many of the mysteries surrounding Princess Celestia and Princess Luna's reign in early equestrian history. Our unreliable sources have uncovered many of its secrets, like the fact that Princess Celestia loves to... Wait! I'm being told that if I want to continue living and breathing in Equestria, I had better move on to another news story. Heck-a-lot Sparks! Get us out of this jam!
Okay, Starlet, can you keep your flames on while I do this segment? I need as much light as possible.
Yeah. Just have to keep my distance from the camera. I don't want it coming out of my non-existent paycheck.
About that, would you care getting paid in cookies?
Cookies? The real ones? Not internet tracking devices?
Yeah, I have a special Spark family recipe I've been wanting to do, but I could never find the bright pony to give the cookies to.
Don't tell me they're radioactive or contain dynamite. You're an alicorn. I expect absolutely everything concerning your pranks.
You know what? Never mind. Let's just get on with this. I'm Hackalot Spark. She's Starlet Flame. Let's get on with this. In news this week, we have reports of thunderstorms hitting the castle of the two sisters, which ironically have given the heart attack giver Fluttershy, well, a heart attack. What would you rate that on the irony scale, Starlet?
I'd say, Pinkie Pie out of 4.
I see what you did there, and I couldn't agree more. That said, there's no word yet on how she will recover, but my guess is, well, you don't want to know what my guess is. Last time I met Nurse Redheart, she turned into Nurse Valentine, and you don't want to meet her. Trust me.
Did you give her those nasty-tasting message hearts? Or was she just mad at you because you used to come in every 2 weeks after getting electrocuted by those antique machines you were repairing?
Would you believe both? Plus, she wanted me to fight her. I can't fight mares. They're soft.
Soft? Oh, come on! I know there are some marshmallows. Say, marshmallows sound really good right now.
I agree. Want to grab some s'mores after this?
I have the bonfire under control. Besides, there's plenty of fire starter in this creepy old place. You know, tapestries, old books.
Of course. Things Twilight and Rarity would love to keep intact and would kill you if you touch them. Don't worry, though. I'm sure the Pony of Shadows won't mind.
I was kidding, Hack. I'm not a Philistine. In fact, I love Shakes, Pony, and Lit.
And I like works by Brian Lee O'Malley, yet you don't see stuff from him in any library. Well, I think we've done enough here. Let's find a way out before my arcade gets robbed. For the 4th time. Today.
I think that was Angel Bunny. Don't worry, though. I have everything under pyrokinetic control.
Translation, we're doomed. Back to you, Mason.
Thank you, Hagaloth Spark. Ponyville's Applejack and Rainbow Dash have been competing to see who is the most daring pony in Equestria. Not to be mistaken by who is the most ditzy in Equestria, that title belongs to Derpy Hooves. After a long-fought battle over which is better, cupcakes or muffins, with Pinkie Pie losing after Derpy's riots through the town caused millions of bits and property damage. No, we are talking about the most daring. To settle this dispute, Applejack insisted that she and Rainbow Dash stay in the old castle of the Unicorn Sisters, partly because if there was going to be any property damage, it wouldn't have made much of a difference to the structure, and partly because they thought eating one of Applejack's baked pads would only end them both in the hospital. After many hours in the old, thought-to-be haunted building, it was later declared by Pinkie that they were still tied. But we all know that Applejack is 50% braver than Rainbow Dash. Speaking of being 50% braver, here is our newest freelancer, Breezy Mist.
Thanks, Mason. Hello, every pony. My name's Breezy Mist. The educational system in Equestria has recently come under fire after many Ponyville citizens have been discovered using a new kind of mathematics called fancy math. In an interview with local residents, questions have been raised around town, such as, how do you calculate the winner of the Daring Dare? And why would any pony daring dare another pony to dare anyway? What we have been left with is a bunch of gibberish that amounts to nothing more than doodles on a sheet of paper. In another interview, it was wondered how one calculates who is 50% less scared than some pony else. Anyway, as far as I can tell, this is just a way to make some ponies sound smarter than they really are. This new math may actually be an improvement, though, since maybe we'll finally be able to tell just how much tomatoes are worth. 1 bit? 2 bits? Make up your mind. Back to you, Mason.
Thank you, Breezy Mist. Recently, the local school, in an attempt to make sure that little fillies and foals made it to school on time, have installed a new bell. After the installation, they put out a notice in Ponyville to have some pony test the bell to make sure that it worked properly. Of course, Pinkie Pie was the first to answer the call, and seeing as no one else applied for the job, they had no other choice but to let Pinkie Pie test the bell. Unfortunately, Pinkie Pie never does the bare minimum on anything, deciding that she was going to ring the bell non-stop for 3 days. Cherry Lee, local school teacher, had to stop Pinkie Pie after 5 minutes, assuring her that the bell was well tested. Pinkie Pie was disappointed, of course, and walked away without incident. Upon further inspection of the bell, they discovered that the bell had been cracked, not by the clapper, but rather by the large indent of Pinkie Pie's forehead. The bell has been returned to Manhattan for further repairs. Maybe next time Cheerily will just have the CMC ring the bell with dynamite. It would have been just as effective. Thank you for watching the Equestrian Inquirer. Good night and good buck.